I read in one report from Big Four consulting company something that bots can be teammates, supervisors, or subordinates. So what is your opinion about it? Do you think that bots, and especially for you as a person who working closely with RPA technology, how do you feel? Are they teammates, supervisors, or subordinates?
Interesting that they would bring that out. I would say co-workers in the main. If we think about where the level of intelligence is on these bots at the moment, the vast majority of the work that they do would be that of co-workers. And not just co-workers as in somebody sat next to you, but literally somebody that's almost sat on your knee. And that's where we're maneuvering to. So historically, at least when I started, it was very much work was being completed in an area on a server by these bots that you would not have you wouldn't see it. We then moved to this world of attended automation where you could see on a monitor this work being completed. Potentially it's on your second monitor being done for you. And now we're moving into a way of almost cobots. So we've seen cobots in manufacturing. We're seeing cobots in the world of surgeries and healthcare. And so I think we will continue now to see cobots, so co-workers, therefore, in the office even more. And so I mentioned before around this cyborg, creating cyborgs, the ability to click a button to have something done while you're concentrating on something else, this true ability to be able to multitask. So I like to think that I can multitask. The reality is, as a human, you can do more than one thing, but you can very rarely ever do two things simultaneously. At least work items. So I couldn't be working on a PowerPoint and transacting with a customer. It just doesn't quite work. I could do one and then listen and do something and then go back. Co-workers are cobots.
Yeah, sorry, it's like a quantities and qualities. So the more quantities you take into your timeline, the less quality you bring. And if you focus on quality, then focus just on one task.
Agreed. Now, it's not that there can't be some supervision by the bots. Again, and it's probably not just basic RPA, but if I think about things like conversational AI, and I think around the ability to listen to conversations and to provide supervisor type recommendations to a worker, again, it's not basic RPA, it needs something more. It is in the intelligent automation space, but you can replicate quality checks, you can replicate providing real-time insights in conversations. So we are maneuvering to a place where at least quality checking and that type of aspect of a supervisor's role, I don't think we're in a position where I'm going to take commands from a bot who is making a decision to say, actually, I want you to do this piece of work, or yeah, you can go for your break early, or yeah, you've done really well. Leave the office 3 hours early today. We're not going to see bots supervising us like that, but there's no reason why a bot wouldn't be able to provide us with insights that say, we've checked 100% of your work today, 97% were accurate, and these were the 3 things that you got wrong. That type of supervisory work, we will start to see, I think, more, because again, checking work is quite monotonous. It's the type of activity that if you can automate and check 100% of all activities, that is going to increase the quality of output that we all generate. It's going to decrease errors that improves service, that improves the customer experience. So we are going to have to get to that point where bots become supervisors, but not because they manage us, but because they are checking the work that we're doing. So they're either replacing or they're managing. So regardless of whether we like it or not, bots are going to absolutely be co-workers, supervisors, and of course they are going to be doing work for us as well. So I think bots will certainly become all three of those if they're not already for many people.
I agree with your point that they can be kind of supervisors, but currently, in terms of they can recommend something and can bring insights based on the data, but we still the final decision maker who need to analyze, okay, this is a good recommendation, but we also know all the inputs to the situation and we can currently make wiser decision based on it. So supervisors, yes or no at the same time, like they can recommend, but they cannot manage us, at least.